Hi there. Welcome to Mindset Movie Reviews. Time to review the movie Aces High. Aces High, directed by Jack Gold, is a 1976 film that takes viewers into the perilous world of World War I aerial combat. The movie, based on the play Journey's End, shifts the setting from the trenches to the skies, focusing on the Royal Flying Corps. The film follows a young officer, Stephen Croft, played by Peter Firth, who arrives at the Western Front, eager yet naive about the grim realities of war. He joins a squadron led by the seasoned and cynical Major John Gresham, played by Malcolm McDowell, who relies on alcohol to cope with the constant loss of life around him. The film's strength lies in its portrayal of the psychological and emotional toll of war on young pilots. Gresham's character is particularly compelling as he distances himself from his fellow airmen to avoid the pain of losing them. The arrival of Croft, who shares a personal connection with Gresham, adds tension to the already strained environment. Croft's journey from an inexperienced recruit to a battle-hardened pilot is both poignant and tragic, highlighting the rapid and brutal maturation forced upon these young men. The cast delivers strong performances, with Christopher Plummer playing the compassionate Captain Sinclair, affectionately known as Uncle. The film's ensemble, including Simon Ward and John Gielgud, brings depth to their roles, making the audience empathise with their struggles and camaraderie. The interactions between the characters, whether in the mess hall or during brief moments of respite, reveal the coping mechanisms they employ to deal with the horrors of war. Visually, Aces High excels in its depiction of aerial combat. The dogfights are thrilling and realistic, capturing the precarious nature of early aviation. The film's use of authentic-looking aircraft and practical effects enhances the sense of immersion, allowing viewers to experience the intensity of these airborne battles. The technical achievements are impressive, especially considering the film's modest budget. However, despite its strengths, Aces High struggles to maintain a cohesive narrative. The film occasionally falls into familiar war movie tropes, and its emotional impact is somewhat diluted by a lack of a central thread. The story's pacing can feel uneven, with the ground sequences sometimes overshadowed by the more dynamic aerial scenes. The film's conclusion, while aiming for poignancy, feels abrupt and leaves the audience wanting more closure. Overall, Aces High is a well-crafted war drama that effectively conveys the futility and tragedy of war. It offers a glimpse into the lives of young pilots who faced unimaginable odds and the emotional burdens they carried. While it may not reach the heights of other war films, it remains a worthwhile watch for its authentic portrayal of World War I aviation and the human stories at its core. So, that's my review of Aces High, and I'm giving it 3.5 stars out of a possible 5. Thank you for listening. If you enjoyed what you've heard, please like, subscribe, and I'll see you next time at Mindset Movie Reviews.